The vocals in your song are one of the most important parts of your track, if not the most important part of your track, as they are the most memorable part of your song. In order to let your vocals shine through, you need to make sure that you clear enough space in your mix to allow them to do so. But how do you create this space in your mix? Do you EQ or compress specific elements? My name is Daniel with Envato Tuts, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to create space in your mix for your vocals to shine through. So let's get into the DAW. When you have a vocal line in your track, you're going to want to have the vocals sit on top of the mix. And to have an element sit on top of the mix, you're going to want to have the high frequencies be present and powerful for the vocals. The high frequencies in a vocal gives the sound its timbre and character. Knowing this, we can apply processing in a positive way to highlight our vocals in the mix. Really, no complicated processing will have to be done to create this space. We can use one simple technique to open up the mix a bit more for the vocals to shine through. And that really is just applying high cut filters to the rest of our elements in our song. First, let's have a listen to the vocals and the song that plays along with them. Here are the vocals.
Every week and second, I can't get you off my mind.
And then with the music.
Every week and second, I can't get you off my mind. You are my obsession.
While we can hear the vocals, they get drowned out a little bit in the high frequencies with the other synths and drums playing. So to have the vocals come through, we're going to go ahead and apply EQing to every single instrument group. Our effects, our instruments, our basses, and our drums. And all we're going to do is apply a high cut filter. So let's go on over to our drums group and apply a high cut filter. And this high cut filter will be at around 17,000 kilohertz. The human hearing goes from 20 hertz to 20,000 kilohertz. So we are carving out 3,000 kilohertz in the very high registers of every single sound in our mix except the vocals to let that high end sizzle come through and have the vocals sit on top of the mix. Now you might be thinking to yourself, well, I am EQing away from sounds that I would like to hear in the mix. This 3,000 kilohertz will not make that big of a difference to the individual sound. You're only taking a very small amount away. And when we take out a very small amount of every single instrument, it will add up and create that space needed for the vocals. So we're going to go ahead and copy on over the EQ to our basses, to our instruments, and to our effects. Now that we have done this, let's listen to what the effect is of EQing out the 17 to 20,000 kilohertz in every single instrument except the vocals. First, without the EQing applied to any of the instruments.
Every week and second, I can't get you off my mind. You are my obsession. This is a confession. Tell me how to make you mine.
And now with the EQing applied on the effects, instruments, basses, and drums.
Every week and second, I can't get you off my mind. You are my obsession. This is a confession. Tell me how to make you mine.
As you can hear, the vocals now sit on top of the mix without really reducing any power from the rest of the instruments. Everything you can hear clearly, the vocals sit on top, and you now have a professional sounding mix with vocals. So the next time you're looking to carve out space for the main element of your track, the vocals, go ahead and apply high cut filtering to the rest of your instruments at around 17,000 kilohertz.